The crisis in Rivers State has taken another step at the moment. Fubara has been asked to resign or face impeachment by APC. The chairman of the All Progressive Congress Alliance in Rivers State, known as Tony Okocha, has given Governor Similayi Fubara an ultimatum to either resign or face impeachment. Speaking at a press briefing in Port Harcourt today, Okocha condemned the governor's recent invitation to pro-Wike members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, describing it as a Greek gift. Fubara had extended an invitation to the legislators following a Supreme Court ruling aiming to resolve the prolonged political crisis in the state. In a statement released on Sunday and signed by the Secretary to the state government, Dr. Tammy Danangogo, key agenda items were outlined to Speaker Matthew Amewule. This included securing a venue for legislative sittings, addressing outstanding allowances, and discussing the state budget. However, Okocha accused the governor of ignoring the rule of law and trying to exploit the crisis for his own personal gain. The Supreme Court is final. There is nothing anybody can do about it. The only opinion available to the governor now is for him to resign or be impeached, Okocha declared. My corporate people them. This Rivers State Governor Fubara had invited members of the Martin Amewule-led House of Assembly for a crucial meeting following recent legal and political tensions in the state. We all know what has been surrounding this man since last month to this month. It has been off and on, fight with Wike. But I don't understand what exactly is Wike still looking for in Rivers State government. The last time I checked, he's now an ex-governor in Rivers State and he's the FCT minister. Why can't he focus on what he's doing in the FCT and leave the Rivers State government alone rather than meddling into the affairs of the state? Does it mean that this man wants to be the FCT minister in Nigeria and still control the affairs in Rivers State? I did not understand what exactly is the problem of Wike. And there is also something I learned. I equally hear that an Equatorial man is working to frustrate the Fubara administration because he was denied the access and the chance to control the resources of Rivers State. And when they are talking about this, they are referring to Wike. My correct people, them. These people are saying that an Equatorial speaker is pushing for Fubara's impeachment so that another Equatorial man can take over as a governor. Two Equatorial sons have just resigned from RSIEC on the instruction of an Equatorial godfather in a misguided attempt to obstruct the August 9 local government poll. All of this is an attempt to frustrate the mandate given to Governor Fubara by the people of Rivers State because he refused to be a puppet to an Equatorial leader. Their goal is to hand over the political structure to an Equatorial godfather, and this is happening in a state where the Equatorial people ruled for 16 consecutive years. What exactly is happening? And now, Wike men are now clashing over with Fubara's men. Not just that alone, no. Even Niger Delta militants have risen. They say that if Fubara is impeached, that they will strike in all pipelines that lead to where they are extracting oil. That this one, there is no mercy. That Rivers State will catch fire if I thought that they impeach the Rivers State governor known as Fubara. My people, while they say be like bicycle, many Nigerians are striking and talking in a very angered way because of the way Nigeria is taking things by their hands. The way politics are doing, the way politicians are doing in Nigeria is something else. They don't obey the rule of law. They don't follow the rule of law. They don't do things that will please the masses, rather to their own selfish interests.
APC in Rivers State has given Siminalayi Fubara, the governor, 48 hours to resign. If he does not resign, they will honorably impeach him. So he has two choices. It's either he respect himself, write a resignation letter, sign up, or they will impeach her. Why? What is the issue? They say he insults the president. So therefore, the APC in the state cannot take it. Let the governor just respect himself, resign and go to his house. Or the House of Assembly, where say there be PDP, will impeach him because he insults the APC president. Let me show you the news. The opposition All Progressive Congress APC has called Rivers State Governor Sir Siminalayi Fubara to resign from office honorably within 48 hours or be impeached by the State House of Assembly. Chairman of the APC in the state, Chief Tony Okocha, made the call on Monday morning while briefing journalists at his private residence in Port Harcourt, the state capital. Okocha accused Fubara of insulting President Bola Tinubu when he attempted to provide a political solution to the crisis in the state. He said, as a political party, we are today advising the governor there are two options: resign honorably or be impeached. That is the position of the All Progressive Congress. He has disrespected Mr. President, and we told him that we cannot be here and have him disrespect Mr. President. The offenses are there. The Supreme Court has agreed and even provided us with more evidences. The House of Assembly does not need to set up any committee again to investigate him. 48 hours is too much to give him as ultimatum. He should just resign honorably. All these anywhere belle-face politicians. So because Fubara insults the president, may resign. Number one, how you say insults the president? Can you throw more light, expatiate on the word insult? Because since this issue have been happening, I've not seen anywhere where Fubara said the president is crazy or the president is mad, on which they worry the president or the president not get sense. So can you expatiate the meaning of insult? How did he insult the president? We'd like to know. That's one. Secondly, so in Nigeria now, who insults person? Now impeach and impeach. Now wow. These are president. People like say don't call pass military. So because they insult her now, that's if they insult her more. So because they insult her now, full governor go get on common seat. Like is any local government chairman will oppose her, go collect. Baba, the president is elected, the governor is elected. One is just elected into a higher position than the other. You cannot say because one feel insulted, make a whole governor of states get up, come on. When I got they find bullets for that river state. When I don't want everybody they shoot each other. Now I don't want. As this country they in peace, when I don't like her, you want to remove Fubara. We they wait. Shebi na 48 hours. Today on Monday, by Wednesday, 48 hours could not end. I want to see what will happen. If Fubara not use all the tractors where they reverse, they take demolish that of myself. This time you not go even demolish a bomb go just blast. When I just hear say there was one accident where happen for House of Assembly, don't blow. You want to impeach Fubara? Fubara be like Peter Obi for your eye, Abi. We there here, we dey wait you. Any idea we dey wait you. Tony Okocha no go talk saying the five position we will occupy. The position you dey, you know even like a APC chairman of the state. Want to become number one miss. Fubara, you have 48 hours. 48. If you don't resign. If Fubara resign, man, Ben. Fubara, is your man. Stop on to the core. He not fit resign. Let me use the words of Asari Dokubo. He not fit. He no fit. He won't resign. May try. He go doesn't be late in that power. People waited the power plenty.
Impeachment. What is the impeachment? What are you impeaching me for? There's nothing. We all know where it's coming from. So why would I bother? Let me tell you the truth. I'm not carried away by this office. Honestly speaking. Yes. It's God that makes king. And God will not give you any burden that he knows you can carry. I find myself in this position today. I'm trying as much as I can to do my best. So my best is not because I want to remain here forever. So my calmness is, if it pleases God that this is how it wants to end, I take it in good faith. So that is why I wasn't bothered about anything. There is nothing that is impossible with God. So if God has said, look, I brought you, it might have brought me through some person, some group of people, but in all, it is God. So I believe that if it is his plan that we're going to end it that way, who am I? So in the face of all those crises, I just laughed. My burden at that time wasn't the issue of all the drama. It's the millions of Rivers people who have made sacrifice, who are seeing opportunity, and it looks as if their hope are being dashed. They were the ones I was worried about. What would be their fate? That was my trouble. It's not about me. People should understand that definitely I'm here. I will go. But Rivers State will still remain. So our struggle, our interest, our effort should be to sustain Rivers State, most especially. Because if there's no Rivers State, there won't be another successor. So we must work to make sure that we still keep the state. We don't need to destroy it for any political reason.
Against what is being said that there is no governance.
Like what Supreme Court said there's no government in Rivers State. And what does that tell you? Government has collapsed in Rivers State.
There is legitimate, purpose-driven governance in Rivers State.
That be to God, the Supreme Court has made it very clear.
Our strength is in the supreme being. God has our back. Our back is not on anybody. It's God. It has gotten to a point where these states have decided to take their destiny by their hands. In as much as I don't subscribe to violence, when the time comes for us to take a decision, I will lead the cause for that decision.
Anarchy, how dare you say?
I'm not scared of anything. The worst that will happen is me to leave the office. It's not our youth. Be strong. Don't be backed up. Be strong. I assure you, at the right time, you will get the instructions.
You're inviting anarchy.
Statement by the Niger Delta Rescue Movement. We, the Niger Delta Rescue Movement, wish to express our deep concern regarding the recent development in Rivers State that threaten the smooth governance of our beloved state under the leadership of Governor Sir Fubara. It has come to our attention that certain individuals, self-proclaimed as lawmakers, have issued an unfounded 48 hours ultimatum to the governor to present 2025 state budget. This blatant attempt to destabilize the state is not only alarming but also a clear indication of a coordinated effort to incite chaos, potentially leading to call for a state of emergency and even impeachment. We call on President Bola Tinubu to intervene immediately and put a stop to the action of the FCT Minister, Yeso Wike, and his associates, who seem intent on dragging Rivers State into an avoidable crisis. The people of Rivers State desire stability, progress, and a conducive environment for governance. Furthermore, we must make it abundantly clear that the youth of Rivers State will not sit idly by while our state is drawn into tumult. If the federal allocations due to Rivers State are not released promptly, we will have no choice but to take it decisively action. Make it include hitting oil production. We can't generate money to the federation account and not have our own share. Our workers deserve their salary. Our government needs the necessary resources to carry out essential development projects. We urge all non-indigenous in Rivers State to consider their safety and leave the state promptly. As the situation may escalate, we cherish the safety of all residents and hope for a peaceful resolution to this crisis. Enough is enough. We stand united for the right and future of Rivers State. We demand respect for our leaders and a focus on the development of our region. In solidarity, Niger Delta Rescue Movement. That's